also a student at Clark, and this is my story that I'll be telling. So this semester has taught me many things. I have learned how to take the T, how to set up a Zoom, that I miss being around more trees and open space, and that I work best with other people. I think the largest lesson that I can take away from my time in Boston, though, is that it is not the place but the people that make you feel like home. The concept of relationships giving value to a location is not a unique thought, but I have found that it is one thing to hear an idea and another to understand it. To get to this realization, let me take you back to reflect on my first 2.5 years at Clark University in Worcester, Massachusetts. I'm from a small town in Western Mass, and growing up I have always felt a strong community tie with the people I spent my first 18 years with. Moving to Clark as a first year, I was hopeful that I would instantly find my people and Worcester would instantly feel like home. Although I did meet some great people, Clark did not give me that immediate feeling. Being at Clark for my first 2 years, I felt that I was in limbo because Clark was not home, but at home everyone made home feel the way it was gone at their own schools. It was the end of my first semester of sophomore year when I first heard of semester in the city. The threat of COVID shutting down the world again still lingered, and my plans to study abroad seemed like a gamble. For this reason, I decided that Boston was a chance to get away from Clark and make those connections I missed most of all. As my sophomore year continued, I was fortunate to foster a stronger bond with one of my pre-existing friends at Clark, one to this point I still consider an extremely close friend. My friend Lila made the remainder of my sophomore year feel much more like home, and it was this bond that made going back to Clark in the fall for my junior year feel more hopeful. During my junior year, Lila left for London and has been studying there for the entire school year, but I was beyond lucky to have a roommate who turned into a best friend, Kayla. Kayla invited me to hang out with her and her friends, included me in her plans. She was and is a true friend. It was my friendship with Kayla where I started to feel more comfortable at Clark and felt that I found my people. Through my friendship with Kayla, I was introduced to Gabby and Clarissa, both of whom are people I love spending my time with. It is from that group of girls I can say Clark became a home away from home. Going to Boston, I was fortunate that my friend Clarissa was doing the program and we were able to room together. With the support of this relationship I was lucky enough to make at Clark, Boston wasn't the hardest transition. I have learned that I'm a relationship person, and I put so much value into who I spend my time with and how comfortable I feel with the people that I am with. My relationship with Clarissa provided me with so much support being in a new city and starting a new internship. Boston didn't give me the same distant limbo feeling that Worcester once did, and for that I am so grateful. All in all, I have learned that it doesn't matter geographically where I am, but matters more who I am with. This is something I will take with me into my adult life. It will remind me to continue to nurture the relationships I am fortunate enough to have and keep an open mind when making new ones.